game, put that mug on.
All right, this is Courtney Jackson, CCE, behind the scenes, folks. Many people don't get a chance to see this kind of stuff, but we get access to it. I know these guys pretty well. We're going to talk to the DFW Ravens 12U team. The DFW Ravens 12U team. The team that nobody in Dallas really wants to see. The TEYSL champions from last year. The runner-ups the year before that. The team that, if you really say you're going to be good, you got to go through them. They call themselves the Ravens, but on the back of their shirts, they have Bird Game. They've had tons of players come through here that are freshmen and sophomores, making huge impacts on the high school level. And Coach Bly and Coach Walker have told me it's many more that are yet to come in that way, that are about to come in that way in the future. So let's first start out with Coach Bly. It's a pleasure being here again.
Yes, sir.
Got some kids that have been in the magazine a couple times.
Yes.
Some of them 2 or 3 times, right? Let's talk about, I asked Landon, I asked Javion, what does it mean to be a Raven? And they said this word, but I want to let you say it first, then I'm going to tell you what they said.
Tradition.
They said family.
Family.
They said family. But they talked about a tradition in there. So tell me about how you guys got a culture around in 3 or 4 years of people thinking family tradition so quick.
Well, when we come here, we treat them all the same. We try to treat them fairly. The best, we try to get the best out of the kids. We pick them up if we have to. We take them where they need to be. We make sure that they're doing right in school. We try to get them help in school, go to the right schools and everything like that, so I can see why they say family.
All right. So I'm gonna go over here to Joe. Joe, Nebraska, NFL, and every time I ask you this question, Little League football. Why?
It's the foundation.
Foundation.
The foundation. I want to be at the ground level with it. We got a good cast of kids. We got some talent. We got some kids one day might be playing in the NFL or possibly D1 school.
So do you have a son out here right now?
No.
Folks, wow, you got a son out here right now?
Yes, sir.
Coach Mike?
Yes, sir.
Every once in a while, you get men who want to impact lives, who know the game of football, who probably can coach on the high school or college level, but are down here on the foundation levels trying to impact lives at their formidable years, which is 12 and 13 years of age. They're here. There is no daddy ball going on here. Tell me what kind of football y'all coaching.
We're coaching aggressive football. We attack first. We just full speed. Bird game. We swarm.
So give everybody a little bit of history of last year's 12U team. You guys won your conference, the TEYSL conference, and I think you guys finished 12 and on the season.
12 and 1.
12 and 1. And Bly, you gave me a thing of saying, what was your statement you made for me?
We 24 and 1.
In the last 2 years.
Inside the Metroplex.
Inside the Metroplex.
Yes, sir.
So 24 and 1 to me says the Metroplex is North Texas Cowboys area.
Anybody that's played in the Metroplex, we played all the big games.
That's the Fort Worth Mustangs.
Anybody.
I'm gonna go through a couple of them. That's DFW League.
Yes, sir.
That's YU.
Yes, sir.
That's the Dallas Patriots.
Yes, sir.
That's the Mesquite Gamecocks. You guys have gone through 24 and 1. You guys don't dodge a lot of people.
A couple of those teams.
You don't play. You haven't played.
We haven't played, like the Patriots, the Mesquite. We haven't played, but they haven't really been on the radar in the last 3-4 years.
And your consistency has had you guys there.
I think we've been more consistent on the 12U level than any team in the Metroplex.
The 12U level.
Yes.
So we've talked to the 2 guys up here. They got a new acquisition. We want to bring him in. We want to talk to him a couple seconds about how did he come from red and black to purple and black. So come on in here real quick, Mr. Mike. Yes, real quick. A CCE coach. Get your ticket to come in Houston. Got the Georgia boys coming down. They say they're gonna out coach y'all.
Everything paid for.
Well, we not on that level. We're gonna talk about it. So tell me, just in case you guys don't know, this guy was a Dolphin. He won. If he didn't win, he was in the game.
Who I beat?
You have to play against the Lions.
Super Bowl.
And then one year you played against the Ravens, the DFW Ravens, Monte Dawson. Great game. That's where we found out about Monte Dawson. So these two guys are friends. So every once in a while y'all butt heads, but you can see just because you butt heads on the gridiron doesn't mean that they don't have fellowship afterwards and they can't come together to work for a greater good. You're here now. You're 100% committed. Tell me about how special this team can be.
It's real special. It's real special, man. It's a family, bro. I've seen from day one, man. It's real special. All these boys right here are gonna have fun this year, man.
So, folks, we've talked to these guys, the men who have nothing to do about how the play is actually executed. You can call it, but they got to execute it, right?
Exactly.
Let's now start talking to some of the guys who can actually execute it, and like I say, make us look better than what we really are. Let's talk to some coach. Give me some guys up here. I know some CCE guys, but give me some of the guys up here who you want me to be able to talk to, who are going to be some guys that they're going to have to deal with across the city and the state this year.
First and foremost, our leader, Tank, comes all the way from Oklahoma. Come on out, take your helmet off.
This is Corion Thomas. He has an I in that name. Right? An I in that name.
Yes, sir.
So does that I in that Corion, does that mean that you are about you first?
No, sir.
Not at all.
No, sir.
You're about the team.
Yes, sir.
You're about the family.
Yes, sir.
Is there anybody, many said, I overranked you.
No, sir.
They said that, no, it's some other guys in the city that are better linemen than you. Tell everybody out there, if they really think they better than you, to come see you.
Yes, sir.
No, don't tell them.
If you think you better than me, come see me. We out here 3 days a week.
Work.
Yes, sir.
Tell them about your spring this spring and summer. Where'd you go? Tell them the college you went to.
I went to a Baylor camp.
Worked out with big boys,
Yes,
7th
sir.
and 8th grade.
Yes, sir.
Hill Jones.
Yes, sir. SMU camp with 7th and 8th graders too.
Folks, I'm telling y'all right now, this guy pulls tractors when he runs. He's a guy that if he gets taller, my God, we all gonna have a good night out, Joe. We all gonna eat. I mean, he gonna be take out the whole DFW Raven family. That's how talented this kid can be. Top prospect, interior player. Give me somebody else. Let me talk to
Our
somebody.
quarterback, Ralph.
Bring Ralph on up here real quick. Ralph, tell everybody your name.
Take your helmet off so they can see you, man.
Now, Ralph, I'm gonna tell you how big. You know what shoes are, right? Some people say you gotta have big shoes to fill. So I'm gonna give you a couple names of quarterbacks in the DFW Ravens in the last couple years. Glenn Rice Jr. 2 offers already. Then you have another guy by the name of K5, top prospect in the magazine 3 or 4 years. You're the next one to be that quarterback. Tell me, is there any pressure on you as a quarterback?
Sometimes it is, but not really.
Tell me how you handle pressure as a player.
I make plays and run the ball.
Yeah. Are you the quarterback that just runs the offense, or are you the quarterback that makes everybody better? And when everything goes wrong, the coach is saying, damn it. Stay mad because they know you about to act the fool right now. Is that you? What kind of guy, what kind of player are you? Michael Vick with the ball?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, Coach Bly, you holding out on me. Coach Mike, you holding out on me. They got Corion Thomas, folks. They got this young man at quarterback.
Now let me get to my backs. I got a stable.
Now we finna show y'all something that many people cannot be able to do. So this is going out to people in Houston, get ready. People in San Antonio, get ready. And all the 12U teams out there, that not many. Show them what you got, Coach.
We got Jaden, Vanye, and Zeke. Come on up and take your helmet off. This is our premier 3 running back group. And we got a couple more that'll be fitting in, but these boys right here are gonna be something to deal with.
So this young man, I found him with, well, I witnessed
ago.
him 2 years ago.
Right.
Probably about that big.
Yeah.
Y'all called him Abilene.
He grew up a little bit.
Right?
hadn't he?
Remember that? Abilene invited him to the game. He didn't come to the game, though.
Ain't came to
Got-
nothing yet. They
gotta
don't really
get him-
know about him.
Gotta get him into that. This young man, tell me your name.
Zeke.
Tell me your first and last name. You might have to check the cash one day. You can't cash it with just Zeke.
Jeremiah Rice.
Jeremiah Rice. Tell me what kind of back he is, Coach.
He's a scat back. He's a change of pace back. He's hard to go down. He's fearless. He's quick like a cat. I like to call him Cat.
Monte Dawson, is he? Landon Hullaby. Which one is Landon?
Which one would be Landon? None of them would be Landon. None of them would be Monte. They're their own entity. Vanye and Jaden run with power, speed. They have it all. He can come in, catch a screen, or take a dive and still take it 60, 70 yards to the house easily. Last year, I had a bunch of athletes. This year, I got football players.
There it is.
Football first.
So, Mr. Jackson, Mr. Scatback, that guy right there, he's been a CCE top-ranked prospect, folks, in the top 10 the last 2 years. I wrote about him in an article saying, one day when the light clicks on and he realizes that I can be successful at this for the rest of my life if I put the work into it. This is Jaden Trywick. Y'all remember him with DFW Elite last year. Down year on the 12-year last year. A lot of 6th graders playing. But you see how big he is. Folks, this team won the championship last year. And this is how they reload. Many can't do that. Many can't reload like that. So that's credit to the DFW Ravens and their coaching staff, Coach Walker, the president. It's a credit to you guys in there. Before we leave, when we go to our last part, before we leave, I'm going to cut this. Before we leave and go to our last part, I just want y'all to look at one more time the guys that make all these guys great. We're going to move these running backs to the right. I want to see all those linemen real quick. Because sometimes we don't talk about linemen, but I'm telling y'all, folks,
Come on,
this
big
is
man,
where
Marco.
teams are defined. If you don't have any of these big boys that can move, we saw this past weekend. It's hard to win games. So cameraman, if you just can scroll across here slowly, seeing all these big boys right here. These are the protectors. These are the hunters. These are the guys that made that DFW Ravens defense last year be so fearsome last year. These type of athletes right here. He's reloaded again with many more of them. These are the guys that are going to open up holes. I'm the guy that'll come and find you. CCE will come and find you. Folks, DFW Ravens, thank you for letting me come out and be able to witness this kind of a practice, this kind of talent, all in one location. We in Grand Prairie, Texas, folks. They got talent that many teams don't have in 5 years. They got it all in 1 year. CCE, behind the scenes. We'll be back with more.